could it be a culture at that point? Is it a cult? Because he remembers certain things, even though he's not a part of them. And that's to me the disingenuous position that he's taking in this conversation. I would rather him saying, shout out to the homie P from the Bay Area, good brother P. That to me, his argument lies where P's argument lies, where it's like, Glasses, this is a really deep conversation that you shouldn't be having with the public because you know the public can take things very surface. I'd be fine with that.
What's about this one?
Yeah, like this conversation about like this whole Drake and Kendrick conversation, I am good with people saying, you know what, this is a really deep conversation that should not be had with everybody because everybody's going to take it for surface value. I would rather it be that than to be disingenuous and try to make a problem with what this man is saying to him. Like, you know God well why motherfuckers is looking at this man crazy, or you don't know. And it's hard for me to believe he just don't know. Like Jay-Z knows. We all know. Everybody in the business know. There's not one person in the business who doesn't know. You either have two people. You have the people that know, feel me, that fuck with hip-hop, they know, and they like know, or it's the people that know and they're lying like they not. The people who are supportive, they don't think he's hip-hop, or like, you know what I mean? You just know. You know culturally that there is some disconnecting things. There are things that disconnect him immediately. Everybody looks at it odd. You don't just wake up one day. Imagine you raise your son in the suburbs and then one day he just got braids and barrettes. You know he saw it on television. You would not give him cultural credence for that type of things. Imagine you raise your son, Trap, right now, right? You raise your son and your son's still close enough. But then one day you just start wearing Dickies, Chucks, and fat laces and fucking white tees and fucking blue bandanas out his pocket. You know he got that shit from the fucking computer.
I'm gonna say Uncle Glasses done influence this man. God
and
damn.
I never, you know what I mean? The kid, I haven't met the kid yet. I ain't even showed it to him, but he had to just be online.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
Would you give credence to that cultural movement? Like, come on, bro, you got to be a part of the cult. And the problem with homie is the cult he's a part of is Jewish culture. That's the cult. It's not a big deal. Like, he's not the Beastie Boys where they're part of a Jewish culture inside the house and then they go outside and then to school and they just back with the street urban culture people of New York City. That's not what's happening. And it's a lazy argument to say, well, you know what? Some summers he goes down to Memphis and he's a part of the street urban culture scene there. That's why he has the Memphis horns. What the fuck is the Memphis horns? Do they make a special horn in Memphis?
Who the fuck said that?
A horn from like Stax Records? What the fuck are you talking about? Memphis horns.
Did Mr. Michael Eric said that?
Yes.
He didn't say that.
Swear to God. I was like,
that's scholar.
On his first album, he has the Memphis horns. Like he made the fucking horns. Like he was playing the horns. Like, I mean, was he taking shit from Stax Record? Like, what the fuck is a Memphis horn? Do Memphis got a horn? Well, I want a Memphis horn. Shit, I would love a Memphis horn. I love Memphis music. Shit, I want a horn from Memphis. So it's just it's legit just confusing, and it's hard. And the only reason it's confusing because I'm never disingenuous when I have these conversations in public spaces. I'm never. Even when I'm talking to y'all, I'm not disingenuous. When I'm talking to Trap, I'm not disingenuous. When I'm talking to anybody in any space, I'm being transparent and honest with my thoughts. I'm not pretending about it, and I tell you, but fuck you, I'll fuck you up over that shit. You know what I mean? Like, if Snoop do some crazy shit, I'm like, yeah, that nigga fucked up, but that's my nigga. I will admit he fucked up.
I hope you ain't about to go somewhere else with this right now.
No, where would I go? See, Trap, you're always thinking ahead. That's your problem now.
I'm just saying.
I can't just have a thought.
I don't do that. Not in public.
He got the Memphis horns all through his music and on his first
What
album.
the hell is a Memphis horn?
The Memphis horn. The Memphis horn. So,
So
I guess that's the point. So I get why Jay-Z know better too. Jay-Z know, like, bro, come on, bro. Jesus Christ, man. Don't logically articulate.
Do you think that that he told he was going to the internet with this?
No.
I'm thinking about.
I think they were texting each other, and he was like, "Bro, what the fuck are you talking?" I know how Jay texts too. What the fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Of course, he's not poking at this man not being black. Like, even that terminology, like he keeps using that. He keeps saying, "Well, Drake said he was a dark skinned nigga." Nigga, he never said that in his life. He ain't said that. I don't know who wrote it. Whoever that nigga was that wrote it is a dark skinned nigga, but that nigga ain't never like it. It's like he can't get it. I mean, Trap, you ever had a friend that never used the N-word that's black? I don't think I have any friends.
I don't think I
even know a black person that I've known my whole life that doesn't use the N-word.
Nah. I've within not growing up.
I mean, people that you grew up with.
No.
Like, I don't remember. So it's just odd. But you ever remember hearing somebody use the N-word and you was like, and it was a brother, you was like,
it just ain't sound right. It just ain't sound right, right?
That's, to me, that's when he say, I even hate the way you say the word nigga, but that's just me, I guess. Some shit just cringeworthy. You ain't even got to be deep, I guess. I was telling him that. I was like, you never listen to, I remember telling this nigga that. You don't remember him using the N-word? You never heard him say that? And he like, man, gee, everybody's like, no, you don't hear it when he says it. Like certain people said, you be like, huh, there's no coat of people that talk that way.
It's rather ignorant. It's rather ignorant.
There's no coat of people that speak that way. I never heard that coat of people saying the N-word. It never sounded like that.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Which coat of people speak that way in Toronto or Memphis? Memphis uses the hard ER.
Son, he was practicing to use that word.
Exactly.
You looking in the mirror. You looking in the mirror. You looking in the mirror. What up, my nigga?
That from Memphis on some of them summer trips. They be down there call each other nigger.
What's up, my nigga? What's up? Hey, what's up, my nigga? That's crazy.
Man. Good point, Rick.
What he said?
He said when Drake said light skin, but I'm a dark nigga, he meant to try to say like he was vicious, like he was cruel, evil.
He did say with the light skin keep sweat though. How you feel about that? How you feel about that though?
Look, I think Drake is really talented, man. I keep saying it, man. And so that's when I heard Kendrick say that in the rap. So it's funny listening to Professor Dyson say that, and then cause like you didn't get what he meant when he said that. Like, nigga, you are black, nigga. How you don't get that slang? Like, I even hate the way you say the word nigga, but that's just me, I guess. Some shit just cringeworthy. You ain't even got to be deep, I guess. Like, you didn't get that. That's why I don't think people understand why those things hit. Those things hit because people feel the same way. Like, you couldn't just say a bunch of lies in a row and they would hit. It's true for somebody in some fucking terms. But when he said that, Trap, I don't care what you say. You love Drake music like anybody in the world. And it's like, we be like, you know what? That is true. He does say it. And we all knew, because at one time or another, we all had the conversation like, you don't think he sound weird? You know what I mean? Memphis Summers, huh?
Yeah. With the family reunion.
No juking? He never juked? Because I know he wasn't hanging out on the corner, so he didn't go to the juke party. He ain't no juker. He ain't juking. He out there getting it. He ain't out there. No. But so it's just, that's why I have to feel his target is to be disingenuous. There's no way possible it could be rooted in him being fair and true. Human being. I don't hate him. I think he's a horrible human being, and I hate his actions. And I think publicly he should apologize to Thug for his actions. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about Gunna. The fact that he lied and said everybody he was a Crip, but then he didn't want to be accountable. Like he didn't want to take the correct route. He didn't deal with the accountability that comes with street life. I don't like that. I don't think no man should like that. I hope his kids call him a snitch. I hope his mom called him a snitch. I hope every woman that's sucking his dick right now because he's winning, you know, when they get mad at him, the first time they get mad at him, I hope they call him a snitch. That's what I hope for him. I hope accountability smacks him in the face the whole time. I hope accountability always shows up. So it's my opinion on him. But yeah, I don't know. Dr. Dyson is just, you know, throwing me off. Like, I think when we listen to the Kendrick songs, the pedophile thing, you know what I mean, the PDF thing, I think that was a joke that was occurring. You know, it could be a joke with some level of truth. None of us just well. But you know, there are videos online where he's kissing and kind of a 17-year-old girl that's a fan on stage is, you know, it just look weird. It just